Was the Marut actually worth the grind? And this video is going to kind of go over that, but I'm going to rate it on my scale. First up, the Marut has a top speed of 1,134 kilometers per hour at 0 meters in altitude. This is about 700 miles per hour. This is one of the fastest in the BR bracket, although it's still beat out by the Pencil fighters and a few other fighter aircraft. So for speed, it's going to get an 8 out of 10. As for its agility, this vehicle isn't very agile at all because it is a strike aircraft. When I was testing this vehicle, I did not win a single extended dogfight ever. Although its first turn speed is actually kind of decent, so I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 for agility. As for its offensive armament, it does get access to 4 30mm Aiden cannons with a maximum of 520 rounds, and it notably lacks any sort of air-to-air missiles. Overall, this offensive armament necessarily isn't bad, but it's not really good either for the BR. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Moving over to defense, this thing lacks flares and a flareless BR, so I can't really mark any points off for it, so it's going to be eliminated. As for its ground pounding armament, you do get access to T-10s, Snebs, Nassers, Mark M2 540-pound bombs, 1,000-pound bombs, and 50 internal Snebs. This is a pretty good aircraft for ground pounding, although it is lacking any sort of computerized systems. So I'm going to have to give it a 7 out of 10. Moving over to features, the best thing I have in this vehicle is its internal weapon bay that houses the Snebs that kind of fire out in bursts, which is pretty cool in my opinion. But it's still missing computers, so it's going to get a 5 out of 10. As for durability, this vehicle isn't very durable at all, and most of the time when I got critical, I usually went down, so I'm going to have to give this thing a 3 out of 10 for durability. Now moving on to difficulty, this vehicle is outsped, outmaneuvered, and just outperformed in general, so it's not very easy to play. So with 10 being the easiest, I'm going to give this thing a 3 out of 10. As for the fun value and the worth value, I'm going to give it a 2 for both because this vehicle is not very good and it wasn't really worth it at all. When adjusted, it gets a score of 43 out of 100, which is a low C grade.